crush on. She was a real flake, though.
All right, boys, how about a little target practice? My night vision's shorting out. It hurts! Somebody switch off my vein sensors!
What just happened? I had my eyes closed.
Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main office of the GOTT. We hope you all enjoyed watching today's demonstration, a little crime prevention drill we like to call lowlifes in the lobby.
Please bear with us while we clean up the mess, and enjoy your visit to the GOTT.
So that was all just an act, but it seems so real. Excuse me, miss?
I sincerely apologize if our demonstration startled you in any way, but I assure you there's really no need for concern. These daily readiness drills are just one part of our ongoing training at the GOTT. By being prepared for any situation, we're better able to protect the rights and freedoms of everyone in the galaxy.
It's about time for E-shift, isn't it?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I have to go now. But if you wait here, someone else will be able to answer all of your questions shortly.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, I'm all right.
Oh, good, you're here. The cheese is waiting for you. I made some tea. You must be thirsty after all the excitement. Not really. Besides, I'm not a big tea drinker. Actually, I just ordered something I think you might like a little better. I'll let you try some if you make it back from your next assignment. What do you mean, if we make it back? Right, I forget who I'm talking to. I meant when. Well, in that case, when we get back, I'll take you up on that. Thanks, Mare. I'll have something for you too, Lumiere. Maybe some of that grape juice you like?
As always, you're too kind.
Come in. The door's open. Well, our two brave receptionists, Eclair and Lumiere. Good work this morning, but I hope you're ready for something a little more challenging.
Planet Faunus? Those greedy corporate raiders called us for help?
No.
So then what is this about? Did the Median government file another complaint? Are they still complaining that Faunus is exploiting them or something?
No. Neither side has filed suit at this time.
Still, the situation is such that the Global Union feels intervention is necessary. You'll be working directly with us.
Meaning you want us to run one of your shady errands for you, right?
As I said, your client is the Global Union. I just happen to be their representative in this case.
So, in other words, the GU hopes to negotiate a settlement between the two planets before the current tensions can lead to war, correct?
Correct. Your assignment will be to escort Auditor Armblast and his package safely to planet Medea.
What? A letter of attorney? What is that?
Arbitration provisions signed by the President of Faunus. A bill acknowledging the transfer of authority by the Parliament and a letter of attorney from the GU ambassador, among other things. All in all, by means of this 182-page document, I currently act on behalf of the government of Faunus.
Wow, Faunus must really be desperate.
In any case, it's our duty to deliver him safely to Medea and ensure that the arbitration proceedings begin. That should be our only concern.
Hey, wait. You don't suppose that attack on the lobby this morning had anything to do with this, do you?
Well, maybe it had something to do with your last mission.
If I had to guess, I'd say it had more to do with the assignment we'll receive next week.
You're kidding, right?
Just making a point. According to probability, it's more likely to suppose it had nothing to do with us at all. They could have just as easily been looking for any of the other members. Those cyborgs were constructed from a jumble of parts in order to make them difficult to trace. But a spectral analysis of their packing gel does match that used by the Median Special Forces.
So, they're from Medea?
Or perhaps that's what someone on Faunus wants us to think. They could have easily
Okay, so your point is we just don't know. I get it. Then if all we have to do is take this guy to see the Prime Minister of Medea, let's just do it and get it over with.
Thank you very much, ladies. I look forward to the pleasure of your company.
Don't do that! Didn't I make myself clear enough last time?
I must have forgotten.
Yeah, right.
Flight 2045343, S2 Cruise of the Muse. You are clear for departure at linear shaft number 3.
Thank you, Control.
Not much traffic today, is there? Now, why can't it always be this easy? What's that?
You GOTT dogs aren't going anywhere!
Whirlwind, activate the inertial drive. We're making an emergency separation from the linear track.
Fire on my mark!
Amateurs. When the inertial drive is engaged, it creates a gravity distortion around the ship. They forgot to compensate.
Yes, well, that's why I'm riding with you.
Now, let's go out with a bang, shall we?
We could try to be a little more elegant.
They got away!
I've plotted our new trajectory, now accelerating to escape velocity. Next stop, planet Medea.
I've just received word that Eclair and Lumiere have departed safely.
Best of luck, you two. And be careful. I don't want to lose either one of you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the view you currently have on your monitor is that of the magnificent Faunus space fleet. It's rare to see such a concentration of military might on display, but this is the latest effort on the part of the corporate planet Faunus to improve interstellar commerce by protecting the galaxy's main artery for trade and travel, the Warp Gate.
The wheels of the propaganda machine are turning. Improving interstellar commerce, my foot. That's their corporate double talk for imposing an economic blockade on Medea. They're not even letting food shipments get through.
Hey, it's sad for Medea, but I don't want to be unemployed because of it.
Selling out to the man.
We still cannot determine who was responsible for yesterday's bombing of the air circulation system, and our public service organizations have nearly exhausted their supplies of food and medical provisions. The population is growing restless, Prime Minister.
And the arbitrator of the Venusian Parliament?
Still no word. It seems they are also being obstructed by the military blockade.
Our operatives on Aeneas have failed. They've allowed the target to slip through.
No matter. As long as we maintain our hold on the warp gate, the special envoy to Medea will never be allowed to land.
I hate this waiting game. If we were to send a force down to the planet itself, we could end this with one stroke.
It's good politics, Admiral. We don't want to risk tarnishing Faunus' corporate image with a naked act of military aggression, especially if you're hoping to run in the next presidential election.
Are you sure?
It's a powerful canceller, sir, unable to get a solid lock on the target.
Maintain our position!
Incoming transmission! It's GOTT! This shouldn't be happening. We haven't allowed anyone through the warp gate. Unless they have their own warp capability.
What are you men waiting for? You have your orders. Shoot them down. Blast any ship that gets near Medea. What was that?
Hello in there, and greetings from the GOTT. We have an urgent delivery for Admiral Van, commander of Planet Faunus' 8th Fleet. Mind if we come in? Admiral Van, we're here to deliver your pizza. Ow!
What the? Who are you people?
Pardon the dramatic entrance, Admiral. We're with the Galactic Organization of Trade and Tariffs. More specifically, we are ES members. I am Lumiere.
And I'm Eclair. Happy to be at your service.
They sent ES members? But that's the Shadow Unit.
At this time, in accordance with the authority granted us by the Union Charter, we are on our way to planet Medea to begin arbitration proceedings between their government and your own. Therefore, we have come to make the formal request that you loosen your blockade and allow us safe passage to the planet's surface for the mutual benefit of Faunus and Medea.
And if that isn't enough for you, we have a letter from the Venusian government to back us up. Or not. No problem. I have another copy right here.
So, Admiral, I assume we can take this to mean that you don't wish to cooperate?
Now then, vaporize these intruders and their ship. I want no trace left that they were ever here. Do you understand, sir?
MPU is down. Electrical system's not responding. Use your soul brides.
You know, you boys really shouldn't play with such dangerous toys.
Under our authority as GOTTES members, we hereby charge all of you as being in direct violation of interstellar law. Chief, requesting official authorization to make an arrest.
Lumiere, Eclair, arrest authorization granted. It's your show, ladies.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
We're finished. Finished. Our careers, all of our plans, everything. It's all ruined.
I think this is finally about to get interesting.
We've already done what we came here to do. We can finish this and we'll amuse.
You know, I was expecting a little more from the fleet flagship. What a bunch of pushovers.
Yes, well, I suppose your pizza delivery disguises must have thrown them off.
Sounds like the two of you had a fun time over there. If I'd known that, I would have gone with you. It was lonely here by myself.
Hey, don't blame us. You're the one who said you couldn't leave that case behind.
This is a level 1 priority alert. System failure on main bridge.
Where are they? Do you have a fix on their position? I want visual.
Level 1 priority alert. System failure
Tactical,
on main bridge.
get me a 4D auto lock on that target now. Bring the main batteries online. Fire!
Targeting computer is failing, sir!
What?
We've bypassed the MPU, sir, but the malfunction is spreading to the secondary systems. I can't contain it.
Order all ships to sever their uplink to the tactical mainframe immediately. All battle units, annihilate the target!
It's too late. Computer systems have been compromised. We're on the fleet.
All ships, cease fire!
No, Whirlwind, I'm all right. Their security systems weren't too difficult. It's just controlling every ship in the fleet is a bit more exhausting than I thought it would be.
Minus 30 degrees to critical temperature. Lumiere, I'm going to leave it to you to work out the timing.
Understood. I'll take it from here. Just don't talk to me for a moment. I need to concentrate.
What's going on?
The entire fleet is completely out of control, sir.
We're all finished. We're all finished. Finished!
This can't be happening!
Well, that should hold them for a while.
I see. So you flushed them all into a warp space with no exit. Then you slammed the lid on the toilet, as it were?
I'd prefer to think of it as locking birds in a cage.
It's the same thing, isn't it? Anyway, here you go. The key to the toilet.
A lady should really be more elegant.
Well, President Dean, I must say this is a most welcome surprise.
You had the president of Faunus? I thought this case seemed a bit large to be carrying only documents.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will surely be remembered as a great day for the galaxy, and we are proud to bring you the live coverage of this historic event.
Wait a second. Why didn't you tell us about this from the start? What did you get out of it?
What are you suggesting? That I'm a double agent or something ridiculous like that?
Go ahead and play innocent if you want. You've got something working on the side.
I'm merely doing my job as a loyal agent of the Global Union. I have a duty to aid the efforts of the GOTT in any way I can.
Perhaps this is a discussion for another time.
Prosperity of both worlds for years to come.
So, thanks to you, President Dean was able to...
I suggest you come quietly.
Who are you people?
GOTT members Alv and Diverger.
Don't just stand there, shoot them!
Hi, G. So that's what they confiscated. That's some prize. No wonder they wanted to keep it secret. We don't need the commentary. Just do your job. Sorry, sir. It's empty.
Have a nice day, sir.
You know, jealousy isn't very becoming. And besides, I don't think scowling at the S-Class members is going to change the fact that they outrank us.
I'm not jealous. I hate the way they act like they're better than everyone else.
Really? I wonder if you'd still feel that way if you had abilities equal to theirs.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. What do you mean?
Empty. There was nothing inside.
You're sure about this?
Yes. I should also note the seal on the container was securely intact.
We know. We sealed it. What is this? A trick? A trap? Someone's trying to set us up.
Mercury, report this incident to Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Have them look into it.
Wait a second. This is our mess. We can clean up after ourselves if you don't mind.
Very well. But you'll be taking along a support team this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Mercury, you declare and Lumiere the assignment.
Right away, Chief. I'll also inform Inspector Arnblast of the situation.
This is the binary system formed by the stars Latium and Latinus. The artificial satellite in close orbit around them is the Maximum Security Detention Center, Globe Cage. That's where the Max operatives currently in custody are being held.
Yeah, we heard the briefing. We don't need a guided tour.
If you have a problem, feel free to turn back at any time.
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here in the first place.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Huh? Oh, what was what? I didn't say anything.
I heard you.
Sorry, must be a bad transmission. At this close of an orbit, I'm surprised the whole thing doesn't just melt away.
That's because there's a 30 times normal gravity control buffer in place keeping it stable.
Really? So what happens if this control buffer fails?
Then the detention center falls into one of the stars, and everyone gets a really good tan.
If it's all right with you, I think I should stay here.
Why? Is something wrong?
You don't find it odd that we've just entered a maximum security facility unnoticed? There should at least be a guard here to greet us.
I don't know. Maybe they're all on their lunch break or asleep on the job.
You are being facetious, I hope.
Well, we're going, with or without you.
If you ask me, it seems pretty pointless for an auditor to come all this way and not audit. But hey, suit yourself, I guess.
It's just a cleaner. First the missing high G, now a deserted prison. Someone's tying up loose ends. Haven't you ever seen a dead body before?
Lumiere, what is it?
I feel so heavy. Someone's planted a gravity bomb.
Valve, use your reflex. I guess this would be our cue to leave. In any case, we're just wasting our time here. The prisoners we plan to interrogate are already dead. There's nothing more we can do. Let's go.
Hold on. You can at least give us a hand here.
You're both the S members. I think you can handle a simple gravity bomb on your own. Don't you?
Where is it? Why can't I find it? A physical shield?
Best of luck, ladies. I'll see you around.
Lumiere!
Sorry, I'm okay. I just found the bomb. I think I can still stop it.
It's about time. What was that? What do you think? The gravity bomb did its job. We're losing orbit. This fire. It's not in the docking bay. It was arm blast. What a shame. I guess they didn't make it out in time.
Lumiere, this whole place is coming apart. Lumiere? Lumiere.
A lady should be more elegant.
What's going on? The ship's computer wants to go back and save them.
They took our ship? She came for us. Arm blast?
He's the one who took the high G, and then he had the audacity to steal our ship.
I don't believe it for that two-faced...
He left a message.
What, you guys didn't open it?
I think we can guess what it says, don't you?
It's pretty obvious at this point.
Whatever, I'm opening it.
An abandoned warehouse. Seems rather old-fashioned choosing a place like this for an exchange point.
I find that sometimes the old ways are still the best. You're right on time, magician.
Actually, my nickname is Wizard. Not that it makes much difference. It's silly either way. Is that a hologram?
In my business, the secret to living a long life is to become a coward. It's a lesson those Max fools never learned.
Ah, then the gravity bomb at Globe Cage.
A little test of our goods. Shopper manufactures a wide variety of weapons. We're now ready to add gravity bombs to our list. All will require other raw materials.
Do you mean like high G, perhaps?
Very nice. You brought me a choice sample. Highly pure, a few crystal irregularities, and a gravitational deviation of 0.2. Definitely weapons-grade material.
I trust you're satisfied with the quantity as well. Just one question. Are you sure you wouldn't rather build an artificial gravity system instead of a weapon?
Don't pretend to be so naive. You know as well as I do, weapons are much more profitable.
The first rule of economics, the higher the profit, the higher the risk. Or didn't you learn that in school? Ta-da! I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough shady deals and double crossing for one day. How about we try something that isn't so, illegal?
How'd you find us so quickly?
I've had Donnerschlag keeping an eye on you since the detention center.
Ah, yes, I should have known. Well, thank you. I'm grateful for the escort.
You're working with them? You set me up!
Donner, look after Wise Guy here for me.
The name's Wizard.
You're kidding. My shield is out after one blast? Elegant, Eclair, elegant! The shield is up. 3, 2, 1, 0. Lumiere, great.
What the?
As GOTTES members, we hereby charge you as being in direct violation of interstellar law. Chief Eclipse, requesting official authorization to make an arrest.
Eclair Lumiere, arrest authorization granted.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Arrest me? Ridiculous! How are you going to arrest a hologram?
Now might be a good time to look behind you.
Thanks for the diversion. Chief, we've infiltrated the Sharper Crime Syndicate. We have the leader in our custody.
Job well done. Alf, Diverger.
Like I said, the only way to survive is to become a coward.
A gravity bomb!
It's at point-blank range.
Good luck escaping the blast radius. No!
I should have mentioned Lumiere's ability allows her access to virtually any computer system and bring it under her control. The closer she is, the easier it is for her. It's a sturdy case, isn't it? It saved my life more than once.
Except now it's been ruined, hasn't it?
No, not at all. I'm quite proud of this little treasure.
I am very much in your debt, young man. Thanks to your help, both of the groups that were encroaching on my territory have been neatly eliminated.
I can't take credit. Max and Shopper brought their downfall on themselves.
Regardless, now that they're gone, I can conduct my own business without worrying about outside interference. And for that, I thank you.
Oh, what these stones. Do you mind if I ask what they are?
What if I told you they were a brighter future for 28 colonies?
Huh?
Would you think I was only trying to impress you?
I suppose I might. Funny, you're not nearly as serious as you look.
Low implantation rates, increased rates of deformity during development, diminished immunity. It would be negligent of me not to warn you how harsh the microgravity and...
So we finally have Drake Can. We've been after him a long time. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, he almost got away. I hate coming this far out into the frontier. What good is the element of surprise when getting an arrest authorization...
Eclair.
Takes this long!
Yes, I can see how the time lag would be a minor inconvenience, but the mission is still a success, is it not?
So far, perhaps, but we still have to transport the prisoners to Borgal.
Eclair, Lumiere, good work, you two. I'll be looking forward to your safe return.
Thanks, Chief. Understood.
This is the final boarding call for Commuter Shuttle 201 bound for Top Company. All remaining passengers, please proceed to gate 32. Repeating, final boarding call.
Han and his men are to be transported from Cold K to the Central Galactic Judiciary offices for trial. However, Han's doctors have informed us that he cannot be disconnected from his biomechanical apparatus, which means you won't be able to carry him aboard your ship.
That's a bulky way to travel. It's taller than the Lemuse's payload deck. What's all that stuff for, anyway?
Han may have little fear when it comes to the law, but it seems he's still afraid of death.
All that stuff is a life support system to keep his body from failing.
Why doesn't he just get cybernetic enhancements?
He's preserving his purity as an Earthborn human. Or so he claims, at least.
As you can see, I've already made arrangements for the use of another ship.
What, that one?
An APD-330 armored destroyer. It does seem a bit extreme.
Compared to what you're used to, perhaps, but the frontier is no place for children and their toys.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Whirlwind, but the Lemuse's hull is just too slim. We may not be together in body, but we will be in mind.
Be careful, you don't. This is delicate equipment. If you so much as scratch the paint, I'll sue your department into the ground. Got it?
Are you done yelling, or can I finish my scan?
How dare you take that tone with me? Don't you know who I am? I'm Drake Khan. I can have you thrown off the force with a word.
Right.
Will you and your men be coming with us, Inspector?
It's the only way to be sure the job gets done.
What happened? Did you say something to upset him?
Don't know. But anyway, how's the Lemuse?
She's fine. It's not as though we're abandoning her. Whirlwind understood.
Proximity cordon, 3x3, clear. No enemy targets detected.
There's been a lot of new faces around headquarters lately, haven't there?
I know.
Are you sure about this, Armblast? Please put my mind at ease.
Is something wrong?
These two, the ES members.
One girl, you know?
They're part of the GOTT's shadow unit, are they not? I've heard the stories. I don't condone illegal activities, even in the name of justice. To say nothing of whether or not these children are fit to serve as agents of the law.
You're wrong to call their activities illegal, Inspector. They're extra illegal. And as to their being children, well, I'll just say I trust them more than most adults.
Pardon my skepticism, but if the GU places so much faith in these girls, why do they send an auditor along to supervise their actions?
Actually, if they were under my supervision, both of them would probably be considered S-Class wanted criminals by now. I'm merely an observer.
As though we can hear what they're saying.
Attention. Departure schedules for Warp Gate transit routes A04 through H21 have been delayed due to an accident. All ships bound for Central Galactic regions via these routes are requested to wait for temporary holding.
This sort of problem isn't entirely uncommon out here. Our departure has been slightly delayed, that's all. It's nothing for us to be alarmed about just yet. Or are you concerned you'll be late for your favorite TV show back home?
Now, hold on. I never said that. My only concern is getting these prisoners back to Borgal. If anything happens to them...
What's on your mind?
We need to keep moving. We shouldn't let ourselves sit in one place for too long. I say we try taking an alternate route to Borgal, even if it's longer.
That's not a good idea.
I say it is, and as the GOTT member responsible for this mission...
I am against it. As the commanding officer of the Kolke force, I say no. It would be unwise to alter our route at this point without proper planning. That's precisely the sort of rash decision the insurers will be waiting for us to make.
Insurers? I think I've heard of them. They're a criminal group that specializes in raiding prisoner transport ships. Isn't that right?
That's right. What they offer is a sort of life insurance for the underworld. In exchange for a certain premium, they will agree to free you from the authorities in the event of your capture, by any means necessary.
It's best not to take chances. We're already in enough danger as it is.
Attention. Now updating departure schedules for warp gate transit routes A04 through H21. As of 23:20.
Where are you going, Inspector?
We're getting nowhere. Talking over the monitors, I'm going to straighten this out face to face. Stay at your post.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Clearance will be given on a priority basis at that time.
It's not so bad. Only 3 more hours.
And that's 3 more hours will be easy prey for the insurers.
Excuse me, sir? Care for some coffee?
Claire, what?
No, thank you. I don't drink coffee.
K? Tea?
Fine. Some tea.
Inspector, you don't like me very much, do you?
We're both professionals. Our personal feelings shouldn't matter.
Well, I just thought as long as we're working together, it'd be nice if we got along.
The only thing we have to do is our jobs. This isn't a sightseeing tour.
No, but don't you think it's possible to do your job and enjoy yourself at the same time?
I suppose it is, for some. Thanks for the tea. I'm going back to the ship.
Hey, Inspector, wait a second. I haven't finished my tea yet. See, the inspector lost his wife and daughter a few years back. He was working a case, and one of the suspects decided to make it personal. Ever since then, he's been...
Smith! That's quite enough. Don't get the wrong idea. My past has no bearing on my present duty. I live by the letter of the law, and I punish those who don't.
You'll probably think I'm naive for saying this, but it's always been my belief that the main purpose of the law was to protect people, not to punish them. You know?
Sir, I'm picking up multiple targets. Incoming.
The insurers?
My line of sight's obstructed. I can't get a shot.
What's wrong?
They're in the beam cannon's blind spot. I can't get a lock.
What was that?
I'm afraid I don't have a clue. The enemy units, sir, they all just blew up.
They what?
My apologies. I was a bit slow in dealing with them.
Hey, we okay?
The ship's armor is still intact, but I'm afraid the paint may have been scratched a little.
The paint's been... What are you doing? After the mothership.
It's already been secured, sir.
59 AP 325-8775. Clear for departure. Please proceed to warp gate. Okay, this is as far as we go. Once you're past that gate, we'll be out of our jurisdiction. Best of luck.
Thank you, Captain, and good work today. I'll expect your incident report on my desk when I return. That's it, then. From here on out, we're on our own. Let's just hope the insurers don't have anything else in store.
Course field is clear. AP, D330 destroyer on approach. I'm picking up a mass fluctuation. Wait, cancel that. It's just within parameters.
What are you doing? On to the next one.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Course field is clear.
That was a close one.
Warp in complete. Countdown to warp out commencing.
Okay, we're almost there. Less than 3 hours to go.
We're not there yet.
Crewman, run the status check. All stations.
Yes, sir. Running status check. Condition green, 100%.
How's it going?
30 seconds and this ship will be as blind as a 1,000-ton bat. Come on. You'll need this. It's not much, but it'll do.
You're kidding. You're the insurers.
That's right. We moonlight as cops to make ends meet.
Wait a second. That's odd.
Excuse me.
Well. That's a handy piece of work. Looks like someone's been busy severing key circuits all over the ship. But who?
Whirlwind.
How could my men betray me like this?
Like I've always said, Inspector, just when you think you know somebody.
Smith!
Good. As long as you're using these old things, I won't have to call Lumiere.
Get down!
Were you worried about me?
Now's not the time.
Thanks, Inspector.
Come on, fall back. We need to get to Han and the others.
Oh, hold it! How are you, Smith? You okay?
It stings a little bit, but I'll be all right. Sorry.
Hang in there. Take care of him.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go! So you've been lying to us this whole time.
That all depends on your point of view now, doesn't it? See, what some might call a cleverly concealed weapons system, I call life support!
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, nothing. Killing two birds. Now that you're technically free from the authorities, your contract with the insurers has been fulfilled. And so, as long as our business is done, we have another client who's taken out a contract on your life.
Who did this? It was Red, wasn't it? But he's been long since taken care of.
Sorry, I can't say. But you understand. We have a duty to protect our client, even if that client does happen to be dead.
Looks like your life support equipment isn't working too good. But then again, I suppose that all depends on your point of view.
Now what is this?
She's alive. Seems there's more to her than meets the eye.
Countdown complete. Warp out initiated.
Wait, where are all the stars? Looks like they shot us even further out into the frontier.
Sir, picking up multiple targets. We're completely surrounded.
The Insurer Armada. They've been waiting for us.
Yes, they probably expected their agents to be in control of the ship, but seeing how that isn't the case, my guess is they'll want to start shooting soon.
Can you raise the shields?
All the circuits have been cut. One of their ships just exploded, and another one.
No need to apologize, Whirlwind. We're all right. They only managed to shake us up a little bit. There's no real harm done.
Whatever it is, I'm not getting any new readings on the sensors. I think it's using a canceller.
All right, Lumiere, really let him have it.
Like you said, Whirlwind.
You mean that was your ship?
I don't know how you got her into the warp gate with us, but that was a killer trick.
A lady should be more elegant.
We just received a transmission. It seems the insurers were blackmailing one of the warp gate controllers. They were threatening to harm his family unless he sent us out here. But you're completely healed. If I didn't know better, I'd say you've had a few illegal enhancements made to your body.
And does that mean you think I should be punished for breaking the law?
Well, I suppose in this particular case, it's worth making an exception.
Okay, then. We'll take Han the rest of the way in the Lemieux.
I doubt I really need to say it, but be careful. After all, the frontier's no place for children.
You're not worried, are you?
Well, of course I'm worried. For any poor fool who tries to stop you.
Thanks.
Are you okay, Foxy?
Yeah, fine.
Don't tell me the galaxy's strongest woman is crying over a nightmare.
Am I the galaxy's strongest woman, or the galaxy's best product?
Come now. High-speed reactor aside, you are all woman.
You can be sweet, Carbo. Sometimes.
Well, thank you very much. You know, you're everything to me, Foxy.
Yeah, right.
You mean you don't believe me?
Yes, you obviously have an eye for quality. The AG-30 is one of our most versatile models. His armor is virtually indestructible. It's made of solid...
So how much for an entire battalion?
Right this way, please.
Are you trying to rip me off?
Of course not. We take great risk in this business, and so we charge a premium rate. But perhaps my assistant can quote you a better price.
Ah!
Maybe not. She appears to be in no mood to bargain with you. Tiffany, dear, would you mind showing this kind gentleman to the door for us? Thank you.
Whoa! It looks like we have a winner. That might have been the shortest fight of the century. Mad Bad Bull is unstoppable. Wow! After being re-engineered, the former GCAA champion is back on top. And what a run this has been. 13 consecutive victories. How's that for a title defense? Boasting lightning fast processors and advanced electronics, Mad Bad Bull is back with a vengeance. It looks like another challenger is entering the arena. Yes, it's official. The judges have posted the challenger's name. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Beauty Aphrodisia! What a spectacular achievement in humanoid design.
Posing as a battle cyborg? Only Eclair could come up with such a plan.
Eclair's charm rests in her reckless behavior. However, this is the best place to seek out the cyborg with the stolen reactor.
But it's a dangerous operation. I only wish that you were there for backup.
Too young to get in. How insulting.
Even special agents have to follow the rules sometimes.
I'm sure he's not the one. I'll check, just in case. Did he just stick his tongue out at me? He's going down. I was right, he's not the one. That slowpoke can't even keep up with me. I need to end this without making it look too obvious.
The modifications we've made have placed him heads above the rest. You might want to consider buying now before the price goes up.
No, thanks. I have my eye on someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Thanks for waiting. You won't be disappointed. That much I can promise you.
As you can see, he's clearly the best.
Sorry, but I just don't have time for this.
He's out of bounds. The match is over. And the winner is Miss Beauty Aphrodisia!
Still 2 hours to go before we have to move in. How about a game of cards to kill the time?
refuse to play cards with someone who carries their own deck around with them.
Then how about some refreshments? Pepperoni and crackers with a little aged grape juice.
And our next challenger is quite a beauty herself. Let's hear it for the amazing Foxy Fox. The winner of this challenge match will earn the right to face our new champion.
What the heck?
Unbelievable. This is the real thing.
So she beat a cyborg.
No ordinary person is capable of such feats. Now you see just how much the high-speed reactor's worth.
You're asking too much, Carvo.
No problem. The deal is off. You're not the only bidder around, you know.
Carvo, are you dealing with the enemy?
I'm not a soldier. I'm a merchant. The highest bidder wins.
No one moves that fast. She must be the one. Poor guy. Oh, no, please don't be who I think you are. Oh, great.
Move it, Mitt. We don't need to advertise.
It's her.
Let go of me!
Are you okay? Yes.
It's been a long time, Eclair. Yes, I'd recognize you anywhere. Your body's different, but you move the same. You even wear your hair the same, you GOTT dog.
You're from GOTT?
I don't remember who I was before. This is all I've ever known. This is who I am.
Forgetting your past doesn't make you any less accountable for it, Eclair. Come back here!
Is there a fire?
We're still looking.
Well, turn off the alarms for now.
Warning, intruder alert. Classified.
Oh, great. An ES member from GOTT. That's some serious technology, my friend. Then it's settled? We'll work together. We'll divide whatever proceeds we make from the reactor equally.
What do you want from me?
I think you know. It's useless.
So I see Carvel modified you as well?
You really don't know anything?
I know that I was weak.
And that now I'm strong! Carvo's a thief. The part he put in you was stolen from the Global Union. The people that kidnapped you killed Carvo, and you're my only witness.
What makes you think I care?
There they are!
We're supposed to take her alive.
Which one is she?
The one in blue. Foxy Fox. She has the device.
Well, looks like we're both famous now.
There they go, come on!
What are you doing? Sorry, but I can't give up this power. I've already made plans. I'm going to become the new GCAA champion and make some big bucks.
And you'd kill someone who helped you just so you could make money?
I killed for money, I betrayed my friends, and they were shot. I was so hungry that I was in pain. My stomach was in pain, and I wanted to eat. But that day, my soul started hurting, and I realized that my physical pain had been nothing. There are still kids like that out there, and I can help them.
You can't end poverty single-handedly, Foxy.
I know that. But I can save some of them from making the same mistake. That is why I want to be champion.
It must be nice to fight for something that you feel so strongly about. Too often I don't have that luxury.
Supposed to take them alive.
You got the alive part right.
Yeah, but you failed to take it. It seems like the whole galaxy wants this part.
They do.
Then can I keep it to defend myself?
I'm sorry.
So then they'll kill me eventually.
No, I won't let that happen, Foxy.
I'm not used to relying on others. Where are you taking us?
The emergency escape port for state officials.
Eclair will be dead before we ever get off the ground.
Normally, yes, but we've discovered that a magnetic disturbance occurs around this station every 57 hours. For 5 minutes, their radar and surveillance systems are useless. That's when my partner will move in and get us.
Partner? There are only 2 of you.
That's right, us 2 and a whole battalion of robot police, so don't get any bright ideas, Foxy.
You're lying.
Why do you say that?
The GOTT don't travel with police.
No, but we always travel with backup.
She's worried about my power? When will your friend arrive?
We need to hurry. We only have 10 minutes.
Look out! Looks like he wants a rematch, champ.
He's in lethal mode.
And what's that mean?
That means that Mad Bad Bull is about to go ballistic on us. When I feel the gravity, weigh him down.
Eclair, wait! Please! Eclair, now!
Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Thanks to you, Eclair.
It's time.
Lumiere, where are you?
Hang on, we'll be there in 2 minutes.
Hurry.
Will do.
There is no backup unit, is there?
Believe what you want to believe, Foxy. Foxy. Foxy, run!
60 more seconds.
What are you waiting for? Just go! Why didn't you run away, Foxy?
And turn my back on my friend?
Eclair, we docked. It's time to get out of here.
We'll be there in a sec. Tell the backup unit they can have the afternoon off.
don't believe it. I overslept. I'm still kicking myself. How could I sleep through the whole day?
At least you won't have to take a cat nap at work tomorrow like you normally do.
But this was my day off.
Hey, cheer up! We're young, we're single, and we're about to have dinner at Abu.
Ubu? Really? Ah! You're the best, Ricky!
We are splitting the bill, okay?
Wow. But I don't know. I hear this place is pretty pricey.
Let's live a little, Eclair. Besides, my frequent diners card will get us a discount.
Miss, I'm sorry, but the restaurant does not admit anyone under the age of 18.
Hey, wait, she's with me, and I'm a frequent diner.
I'm afraid those are the rules.
Our money's just as good as anyone else's here, pal.
Sorry, I'm just a waiter, ma'am.
It's okay, Ricky. Let's go someplace else.
Ladies, welcome to Ubu.
Sir, I tried to stop them.
Sorry, he's new. This way.
Thank you, sir.
Are you sure about this, sir?
Turning away customers will only draw an unwanted attention. Got it? Besides, who do you think our benefactors would blame if a customer complaint brought down their operation? We've got enough to worry about tonight. Good evening, gentlemen.
Insider trading?
Yes, with economic regulations here on Aeneas being relaxed, criminal organizations are conspiring to take advantage of the situation. Our sources believe that Laughing Jester is involved.
Laughing Jester? They steal and sell secret financial information to the highest bidder?
I've been told they're meeting with another group to discuss a partnership, and we're hoping that we can catch them in the act. But on a planet of this size, finding the meeting place is going to be extremely difficult, even for our best agents. Keep me apprised of any reports, Macready.
Wow, this place looks absolutely fantastic.
It is. Hey, should we have invited Lumiere?
I see her every day. I don't think it'll hurt either one of us to spend a little time apart, you know?
So that's how it is.
Uh-huh, that's how it is.
Miss Lumiere, are you sure that Mr. Clare wouldn't want to accompany you?
I'm sure. This is her day off, too, and I think she'd appreciate spending a little time away from me for a change. Besides, knowing Eclair, I'm positive she wouldn't have wanted to go to the opera. Okay, then. Good night, all.
Good evening, ma'am.
That looks great! Almost too good to eat.
A partnership, huh?
It's a win-win situation for everyone.
So tell me, why do we need to get in bed with Laughing Jester?
You get inside information, and we'll let you make a killing in the markets, and we get a piece of that fancy technology I've heard so much about.
Basically, you scratch our back and we'll scratch yours.
Oh, I'm so full.
Then why did you order dessert?
No matter how much you eat, there's always room for ice cream.
I agree.
Excuse me, may I have this dance?
It's yum, yum, yummy.
If you acted a little older, maybe some guys would ask us to dance tonight.
You say something?
This should work.
Oh! What are you doing, Ricky? Wait a minute. Knock it off.
Here I come. All done. Now you look like a sophisticated, mature woman.
Ricky, this is a bad idea.
You look great, and you should really wear lipstick more often. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw it on you.
That's because wearing lipstick makes it difficult to control my powers.
Eclair.
Uh-huh.
Eclair, you look beautiful. I mean it.
Miss,
Yes?
may I have the pleasure of a dance?
With me?
But I don't... No, go ahead and have some fun.
Are you sure? Oh, no, wait!
Come. I take it you're not a dancer.
Nope, I've got 2 left feet. Sorry about that.
What? A bomb!
Must have been an earthquake.
Maybe it's a sign of the power our two organizations could have.
We'd be earth-shattering, huh?
I knew this lipstick would get me in trouble.
Did the earthquake scare you, my dear? Don't worry. I've got you. You're an exquisite woman, but I must have a name to match your lovely face.
Claire?
That means lightning, correct? How heavenly. Eclair, do you believe in fate? I do.
Huh?
I believe that fate has brought us together this very night. Our destiny is written in the stars above, and our story begins with a kiss.
Is this one of your assassins?
No, we've never seen this man before.
I knew we couldn't trust you lousy jesters!
What's happening? What's going on here?
And I just bought this one.
Outside work. We can't let her escape.
This is supposed to be my day off. Claire, where are you? Claire! Claire! Claire!
La Traviata. I'm practically in tears already. Seems I'm not the only one. Excuse me? Hi. Hey, there now. What's the matter? Did you get separated from your mother?
Good girl.
What do we have here? An illegal cyborg, huh? Do you know how much damage you caused us tonight?
Hey, don't blame me. I just came here to eat dinner. And with service like this, I won't be leaving a tip.
Thanks to you, sweetheart. We can no longer use this establishment as a front, and you ruined the plans we had for our now dead associates in the other room.
This isn't my fault. That guy grabbed me.
Ah, shut up. We were planning on killing them eventually anyway. However, you forced us to accelerate our schedule more than a little bit, and we expect to be paid for our inconvenience.
Me? Pay you? But I could barely afford my dinner tonight.
Don't want money. We want your body.
Where am I? This definitely isn't the evening show at the Opera House.
The bosses didn't check in. We need to leave.
Don't freak out. No one's got the nerves to take us on.
Laughing Jester does. Let's get these brats to the treatment facility.
Treatment facility?
We gotta get out of here now. Prepare to blast off.
That means we're at the spaceport.
In order to succeed, you've got to have a competitive edge. Our late friends used to have that edge, but now we're gonna take it from them.
What's their secret?
Children.
Children?
Sons and daughters of this planet's upper classes. They kidnap them, zap some post-hypnotic suggestions in their little minds, and then send them home to Mommy and Daddy, seemingly no worse for wear. It's brilliant, really. They even use the kids to kidnap more kids. And we're finally going to get us a piece of that action.
Timed hypnotic suggestions. They take effect when the children reach adulthood and have become prominent members of society. They're being turned into puppets.
And you'll be the one pulling their strings. Wow, that's what I call a long-term plan.
We're prepared to wait. One day little Johnny and little Susie are going to control this planet's finances and government. But all their influence and power will belong to us.
Huh. Sounds like you've got it all worked out. This has got to be the most interesting job that I've ever had.
If you do what you're told, keep quiet and shoot straight, maybe I'll forgive your debt.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Well, now that I'm here, I can't very well leave without doing something about this.
Got to break away from these guys.
I told you those jesters would double-cross us.
Yeah, you told me. We're going, all right?
Go make sure those brats are secured.
Roger.
How did you get out? Hey, stop that whining. I really hate these whiny kids. Come on, get back in your chamber.
I know how you feel. I fell for the same trick, but I suppose you really should have seen it coming. They could certainly learn a thing or two about elegance.
Hey, someone's hacking into our mainframe. They're trying to override our assault fighters.
Hacking in? So hit them with an EMP and shut the punk down.
Yes, sir. I can't. I'm losing control.
Hackers? Great. Where's Lumiere when I need her?
What is that girl doing? Come on, get us out of here.
Can't, sir.
Ah!
Official GOTT business.
The children we found on board the ship have already been taken to the hospital for treatment. I also discovered a database with the names of all of the children that they had ever kidnapped. With a little follow-up, we should be able to reverse the damage.
You and Eclair sure did a lot of work on your day off. Didn't you?
Hush now, my child. Close your little eyes. Slumber awaits, and all the sweetest dreams. Rest now, my child. Close your eyes.
Oh, Mare. What a pretty song. Where did you learn it?
Beats me.
What? Really?
I just know it somehow. Don't cry, little baby. Mommy will be here very soon, okay? I know. How about I sing to you a little more, okay? Rest now,
She looks
my
pretty good at
child.
that, doesn't she?
Close your eyes.
Yes, she...
335 reporting in. Initial check is negative. Over.
Yes, I'm afraid so. I don't know how, but they managed to get their ratification draft. We failed. It just doesn't make any sense.
So all the passengers are clean, huh?
It certainly appears that way, and it's exactly the same MO as before.
Amazing. How can someone steal something in a shuttle full of passengers and then just walk past our screening?
I don't know, but it's the 18th case.
19th. We've got to do something fast.
We can't do that.
What? Why not?
Saturos is a planet of commerce, and this spaceport is a major hub for shipping and transit routes from all over the galaxy. You don't seem to realize how many spacecraft arrived here in 1 minute, much less an entire day. There's no way that we could stop...
Excuse me. We're not asking that you stop the flights. Just check them. A simple pre-flight screening should be enough to
What's the difference? The GOTT will just have to realize we're already doing everything we can.
It's all right. The GOTT does realize that, which is why they've sent us. We've collected data from every planet, state, business, and vessel that uses this spaceport, which should provide some useful clues as to how these robberies are perpetrated.
Now it's a simple matter of transporting a hard copy of this data to Aeneas, where it can be properly analyzed at GOTT headquarters.
You mean your GOTT agents?
ES members.
That's correct. ES member Dextera.
And Sinister at your service.
Well, I guess that settles it. We don't have anything to worry about now. Not with these two on the case. But thank you for all your help.
Control Tower, this is UAS 0003.
Grade line systems check is complete. Engines prepped and ready for launch. Requesting final clearance for departure.
UAS 003, you have been cleared for takeoff. Please proceed to linear shaft number 6.
So, those are the ES members?
Yes, but there's no way we can stop them. If the GOTT analyzes that data, they'll have no problem tracing the robberies back to us.
Let them go. They're just decoys. Our operatives discovered the data is actually being carried on a commercial flight.
That'll make things easier. This might just work.
Wait, we're going to steal from GOTT agents now?
Don't worry. These are just 2 low-level members.
Getting the jump on the GOTT would be remarkable. Okay, then it's all settled. Let's go.
Would you hurry? We have to check in. Miss Montague. Hello? Miss Montague. Eclair Montague. Hey! Oh, sorry about that, Miss Parushka. I need you to focus. Our mission is very important. You see, the ES members are just a decoy. We are the ones carrying the data. I've got it inside this case.
Oh, I get it. That's a perfect plan.
Oh, try not to tell everyone. Look, I know up until now you've been just a receptionist, but they've given you a big responsibility. So straighten up.
Okay. Do you feel all right, Miss Parushka?
What? Well, of course I'm all right. I mean, I have been an SO member for over 7 years now, you know. And besides that, Miss Montague, it's, Mrs. Padushka.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. And he's very handsome.
My husband happens to be commander of Sea Force's 3rd Detachment. And yes, he is very handsome. But enough of this, Miss Montague. We've got to check in. Come on.
Yes, Ms. Padushka. Well, Mrs. just sounds so old. And you're so young.
It doesn't matter what you call me. Let's just check in.
She's pretty high-strung for an SO member.
Okay, just need to check your bag.
Oh, no. Please. This must be carry-on.
All right, in that case, I just need you to fill out a form. So if you wouldn't mind getting up off the floor.
Yes, of course.
Sorry about this. You see, there's been a rash of burglaries lately. We can't be too careful.
Right.
Oh, please, I'm in a hurry. Where can I find flight BNL 3522?
You're just in time. They're making the final boarding call now. Go around the corner and down to gate 82A.
Thank you, sir.
The case. Oh.
Miss Padushka?
Oh, Miss Montague. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake.
It's called distract and snatch. One person gets your attention while the other steals your stuff. It's an old con, but it still works.
Thank you so much, Miss Montague. Say, would it be okay if you call me Eclair? It just isn't so formal. Thank you, then, Eclair.
Your baggage request, ma'am?
Oh, right. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. I have something, too.
I see. You'll be carrying cargo as well, huh?
Yes, sir. That's right.
I'll get the form.
Control Tower, this is VOL 3600, non-stop to Aeneas. All systems are green for launch. Now requesting final departure clearance.
Ma'am, could I stow your luggage?
What? Oh, no. I can't. I keep all my travel sickness medication in here.
Looks like they're finally taking off.
Don't you think that we should be following them?
Are you that concerned? You follow her then. But if you'll excuse me, I have my own work to do.
You're not worried about Eclair? That seems a little bit cold.
I find it's best not to get too attached.
Because you're afraid of losing her? Oh, I think that's it.
Good morning, passengers. We have now entered the orbital ring, and in just 23 minutes, we'll be arriving at the warp gate. The captain has asked that you please remain in your seats at this time with your seatbelt securely fastened. Thank you for choosing VOL Space Shuttles. Now please, sit back and enjoy the rest of your flight.
Are we there?
We just left. Please be still.
Thank goodness everything went off without a hitch. Look, I'm sweating here.
Well, you do seem a little tense.
Oh, I guess I am a little tense. I must be getting old.
But, Miss Padushka, you're very young.
It's okay. You know, the truth is, this is the first big job entrusted to me in 7 years. And it is also the last one.
Why's that?
I told Gluck. Gluck's my husband. I told him that's what I wanted, and he agrees. After this, I am going to resign. GOTT will be a thing of my past.
Why are you leaving? Well, congratulations.
Thank you. You can see why I want this mission to succeed without it. What's that? My nanomist?
Ah, it's some kind of gas. Sleeping gas. From their air vents.
Get ready. Obviously, they weren't fooled by the decoys. Stand back, Eclair. You are obviously the criminals who have been victimizing the spaceport. Well, I was sent here to end your cycle of crime. You will not take what is in this case.
Oh, boy.
Nanomist shield, expand! Just stay where you are! Don't come any closer!
Retreat!
Now, surrender and put your hands in the air!
Okay now, Miss Padushka. You must have scared them all away.
Huh? What? How did I do that?
I guess they couldn't get through your shield. Good job.
Thank goodness. I have no idea what I would have done if they had gotten through.
Someone's still flying the ship. The gas should have affected them, too, unless they were prepared to neutralize it.
You think the pilot's in on it?
Looks that way.
Wait, so they probably weren't expecting us to neutralize the gas with our nanomists.
Okay.
And so that means we have the element of surprise.
No.
Come on!
Yes, Miss Padushka.
Hold it!
Very nice.
You know, this is the first time I've used this thing. Works well, doesn't it? Padushka, listen. You're going to have to take the controls. Mayday, Mayday, this is BOL 3600. We have been attacked by serial robbers. We managed to frighten them off, but unfortunately the pilot was in on it and had to be detained. He and the co-pilot both are currently unconscious. There's no one left to fly the ship now but me, and I'm just one of the passengers.
Mayday, Mayday, come in! Mayday!
Hey, Claire, they're not responding. What? Where did she go? And at a time like this. Wait a sec. Their ship is an orbital police cruiser. You mean they're the robbers?
Claire, come in!
Miss Padushka? Just stay where you are. Hang on! Miss Padushka, good job. Oh, great. More troops. What's this? Controls are responding.
They know who we are. We've got no choice but to eliminate them. Make sure it seems like an accident.
Looks like these guys are playing for keeps. All right, then, if that's the way they want it. Okay, Donnerschlag, this is your cue. Please straighten out. Come on!
What now?
Right, let's show them how it's done. It works! Round two.
Little brat. Now I've got you.
Oh no. Donner, hang on. Come on, where is it?
Let's see you dodge this.
Oh, there.
Die!
What is that?
Sorry we're a little late. Did we miss the party?
Oh no, you guys are right on time.
Well, that's a relief.
You'll be happy to know that their base is being raided right about now.
As it turns out, the criminals were just a small faction of the police department. They were very clever in the way they operated. In addition to the sleeping gas, they manipulated acceleration and deceleration velocities to give themselves more time to work, not to mention the payoffs they made to the pilots.
There were actually a few cases where the victims themselves were in on it. Cases of insurance fraud and the like. But all of this isn't really important right now. The important thing is, they've been stopped.
Thank you very much. If the two of you hadn't arrived when you did, I don't know what would have become of us.
No, we should thank you. If you hadn't been so conspicuous drawing them to the shuttle, we might not have tracked down their base.
You mean to tell me the whole time we were risking our lives, we were the decoys?
It's called distract and snatch. It's an old technique, but effective.
Huh? Oh boy. I think I'm going to pass out now. Hey, Miss Padushka? Miss Padushka? Thank you, everyone. And thank you especially, Chief.
We're the ones who are grateful you cracked a very big case. And on your last assignment, unbelievable. Remember, you are always welcome back here, Mrs. Padushka.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all very much.
Controls 6.8% of the galaxy's financial capital.
It's actually 7.14% as of today.
You're a really lucky boy.
Mr. Constance has been named in Albert Rosenfeld's will as the next leader of the Rosenfeld Financial Group. However, the will stipulates that he must positively confirm his identity at a specific location and by a certain deadline.
Time is of the essence, I see. What happens if Mr. Constance cannot confirm his identity by the will's deadline?
His inheritance will be forfeit.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yes, and without a leader, the ensuing power struggle within the group could result in its collapse, the economic repercussions of which would be felt on a galactic scale. But it seems there are still those who don't wish Mr. Constance to succeed.
The data we received concerning the location of the confirmation has been corrupted. We suspect by a rogue element within the group.
Try to restore the data. Find the designated planet and deliver Mr. Constance there by the deadline. It is imperative he take his place as the group's next leader.
This is the only info we've gleaned so far, huh? DNA analysis of the true heir will be held on the planet of Albert Rosenfeld's birth. You got anything, Lumiere?
Not yet. I'm still scanning the network. Personal information is relatively difficult to find.
Difficult, if not impossible in this case. After all, members of the upper class are especially protective of their privacy.
Don't worry about a thing, okay? Lumiere will track it down. We will get you to your father's homeworld on time, Mr. Constance, I promise.
Please don't call me mister. It makes me sound like something I'm not.
I found it. It's the Boldor system. Planet Farindol.
That's on the other side of the galaxy.
Not at all. It's just a quick warp away.
A poor young boy is magically transformed into a wealthy prince. Oh, it's so exciting! Just like something out of a fairy tale, right? All right, be that way. Just don't lose sight of the Lemuse, okay?
Say hello?
Well, I guess the Rosenfeld group has rules against its members marrying commoners, so my father had to lead them in order to marry my mother.
They then began a new life on Primavera, where he became a farmer, right?
That's what I've been told, and he used his real name, Clifford Constance. A few years after I was born, he left us. He became the leader of the Rosenfeld group and took the name Albert Rosenfeld. I don't even remember his face. My mother never told me that he was part of the Rosenfeld family. After she passed away, I went to live on my uncle's farm. That's where I was when the GOTT contacted me about my father's death. And that's when my uncle told me the truth about who he really was.
I'll say, your father neglects you for practically your entire life and then expects you to be the good son and follow in his footsteps without question.
I'm blessed.
I can only imagine how you must feel at this point, like you're not even in control of your own life.
No, I don't know.
Looks like we've got the wrong place.
Someone's trying to throw us off.
Do you have any clue as to where your father might have been born?
The only thing I know about my father is his name. His name? Could that be it? Albert Rosenfeld is an assumed name. He only took it after he left us. It's like he became a whole different person then, reborn.
Here it is.
The Sylvia system, planet Sylvana.
Where Albert Rosenfeld was coronated 10 years ago. When he took the name, he was officially recognized as the 25th head of the Rosenfeld group. We only have 2 hours till the deadline.
Don't worry.
Meteor storm. Dead ahead.
What a strange coincidence.
Someone caused this?
Yes, it would appear so.
There's no time to go around. Are you okay? Scared? No, I didn't think so. You're very brave.
Eclair!
Evade.
We won't make it. What in the world was that?
Hi there!
Viola!
Cesario! Lumi, Clary, long time no see, huh?
You know I hate it when you call me that.
Why? That's your name, isn't it?
Whatever, I give up.
Who are these people?
Viola's the little chatterbox. The quiet one behind her is Cesario.
What are you two doing here, anyway?
The chief asked us to be your secret shadow escort. Tell you what, we'll mop up the rest of the meteors with the Phoenix. You guys, hurry up to Sylvana. We're in your debt. You can pay us back by treating us to dinner, okay? What, again? Chinese? No way. Italian is better. We had Chinese last night. Italian it is. It's going to be so yummy.
You two never change.
Yeah, we still get along great. Except when Cesario acts like a mean English Chinese.
I take it these ES members aren't quite what you expected.
I thought that the agents of GOTT would be a little more...
You thought we'd be a bunch of stiffs, didn't you? No, hi.
We're really no different from anyone else. We like to have a little fun on the job.
Well now, unless this successor arrives in 60 seconds, control of the group will fall into the hands of the committee.
And your successful management of the Orion account should give you quite a bit of clout in the new scheme.
Exactly. With Albert Rosenfeld gone and his mixed-breed son out of the way, the group can finally be controlled as it was meant to be, by those of pure blood and birth.
Ta-da! Here he is! Timothy Constance, the heir to the Rosenfeld group! What the heck is this thing?
It's a hygienic shield.
A shield against what?
The DNA analysis is confirmed. Timothy Constance is indeed the son of Albert Rosenfeld. Per Rosenfeld tradition, Timothy Constance is hereby recognized as the group leader.
They sure don't seem very happy to see him.
Yes, they've arrived on time. They're now attending a coronation party for Mr. Constance. And yes, I'm sure something will happen soon. They'll make their move.
Count on
This is crazy. How are we supposed to eat or drink in these suits?
The Noblest are pure humans who shun all forms of cybernetic enhancement. These suits are for their protection. They don't want to be infected by people like us, so they treat us as though we were some sort of disease.
Poor Timothy. He's gonna have to live with these blue-blooded elitists from now on.
Horses?
Well, ladies prefer real horses. We men prefer steeds of a different kind. The kind that can break the sound barrier in a matter of seconds.
Mechanical steed racing is used to gauge one's courage and skill.
I don't suppose our esteemed leader would care to show us what he's made of.
But I've never ridden one before.
Oh, how rude of us. We forget that young Timothy isn't yet acquainted with the ways of our noblest culture.
Yes, as I understand it, his father left our world for a backwater planet.
Where he married a commoner and became a humble farmer.
Maybe feeding pigs is more his style.
So if I win the race, will you accept me as the leader of the Rosenfeld group?
Of course.
However, if you should lose, we expect nothing less than your prompt resignation.
What say you, sir?
We have a deal.
Servant, fetch a steed for our esteemed leader.
That won't be necessary. You can use Donnerschlag. We'll teach these creeps a lesson they won't forget.
Are you sure about this?
I insist.
Well, this has turned out exactly as I said it would.
That it has.
I didn't think there'd be so many contestants. Plus, most of these guys are flying veteran co-pilots.
You'll do fine. Besides, I'm your co-pilot, don't worry.
Right.
I'm sure they're plotting something. Be careful out there.
We will. That's it. Now turn up the speed a notch.
Right.
Not bad for a farm boy.
But the race has only begun.
There's still plenty of time to get hurt.
These guys aren't very subtle, are they?
Speed racing is dangerous.
It's for nobles, not for commoners.
Hey, hang on, since they want to play rough. How's that? You boys don't look very noble right now.
You're incredible.
Thank you, Mr. Constant. I meant to say,
My friends usually call me Tim.
no problem, Tim. Tim, heads up.
Was that thing at the starting line?
No, I don't think so. That's a military-grade speeder. They're professionals. You take the controls. I'm gonna get these guys off our tail.
Right.
You're management ES members, right?
How perceptive. Did you enjoy our Meteor Storm welcoming party?
It appears that the rumors are true about ES members of GOTT not covering their faces. How foolish.
Only bad guys have to hide their faces behind silly masks. Now, Tim, floor it.
Gotcha.
Faster!
natural at this speed racing business. Hey, are you all right, Tim?
Say goodbye!
Titano! Hey, Clary!
More GOTT?
What a dumb waste. Kitano's armor plating can resist anything. So there. Hi, meanies!
What's this?
It's their power. When those two join hands, they have the ability to manipulate the bonds between molecules. But it only works when their hands are joined.
Thanks a lot, Cesario, Viola.
Don't forget, Clary. You owe us a nice Italian dinner. Cesario, what are you doing? Help! Take my hand! Okay, we'll have Chinese. All right, are you happy now? Come on! Meanie.
Now, do all of you accept the fact that a mixed-breed farm boy has the courage to be the group's new leader?
Indeed we do, and your father made a wise selection in choosing his heir. I now bequeath the title to you.
Then here's my first order of business. I hope you'll forgive me, Eclair, especially after all you've done for me.
It's okay.
I'd planned on doing this since before we arrived. There's no way I'd want to lead these people after they treated all of us, and my mother, like we were some kind of terrible disease.
I'm hoping that you will reconsider, Timothy.
Who are you?
My name is Isaac Rosenfeld. I am your grandfather.
You're his grandfather?
Mr. Chairman, sir, you should be resting.
Timothy, it was I who stole your father away from you and your mother all those years ago. I had fallen ill, and I felt that he was the only one who could take my place.
You stole him? So then he didn't really abandon us?
I had to determine if you were worthy of inheriting Albert's title. So I devised a ruse regarding Albert's homeworld that only his true son and heir would be able to unravel.
Let me guess. The chief probably knew about this the whole time, too.
Right, Clary?
I did not think my fellow group members would act as rashly as they did. I will have to garnish their profits as punishment.
Grandfather, I think I know why my father chose to leave my mother and me behind when you called him away. He wanted me to have a normal life. He didn't want me to grow up here on this planet and be raised with the same old stupid prejudices that most noblists seem to have. He wanted me to make up my own mind, to make my own decisions about what's right and wrong. That's it. That's why Father left us. Because he cared. He wanted to give me the freedom to choose my own life.
Timmy, when that special someone comes from the stars, you'll have to choose which path your life will take. Follow your heart. No one can choose the right path but you.
Grandfather, I can't decide what to do right now. But I can't help but think, if this group is so weak that they'll fall apart without a leader to guide them, then maybe they deserve to.
In that case, until you make your decision, I shall hold your place. The group is still yours if you so choose. Heed my words, all of you. If by chance anything should happen to Timothy, I will dissolve the group and liquidate its assets.
You should take your time thinking this over, Tim. Just follow your heart. I'm sure you'll make the right choice.
You know, Claire, there's something about you that... it's nothing.
So, Lumiere, enjoy the show?
I did, but I think it's time you started explaining.
Are you restructuring?
Actually, that's a planet being destroyed by a geosort bomb.
Oh yeah, I've seen the old history films. This happened about 200 years ago in the First Origin War, right?
It's current. That's taking place right now.
That's correct. And the planet Atoth was heavily populated at the time the detonation occurred. There's more. Last spring, deposits of a valuable quantum material used to run E3 power systems were discovered there.
So someone destroyed an entire planet just for a profit.
Actually, there were several companies that were trying to buy out the inhabitants. I guess they didn't want to leave.
You should also know that the Management Association of the Global Union is already investigating this case.
It appears that rumors are true about ES members of GOTT not covering their faces. How foolish.
Most disconcerting is the fact that GOTT is responsible for possession and distribution of all Geosort bombs.
Then that means the bomb used on the planet was ours.
So, an inside job. Not bad. Oh, no, not that I had anything to do with this one, you understand.
Eclair, Lumiere, your mission is to identify the bomb's distribution route and shut it down.
Yes, Chief. Understood.
So, Miss, now that you've had the tour, what is your opinion of our system?
Huh? Well,
I have to say, my pupil is exceedingly impressed with our global union, the energy systems you develop here in order to sustain it, and of course your very beautiful explanation.
Oh.
The problem is, with you around, there's no need for a tutor.
Nonsense. Since we're on the subject of developing energy systems, it might interest you to know that here at the Energy Development Center, or EDC, we direct and supervise the energy acquisitions for systems E1 through E4. Our laboratories are also developing the next generation of energy systems. There's the Planck Hyperspace Solar System, which seems to be the strongest candidate for the upcoming E5. Of course, my personal favorite is the E8-dimensional folding system for small-scale stabilization, but that's far down the line. Now, in order to have an E5
It's really quite easy. At the moment, I'm removing the 3028th and final firewall. It's obviously apparent they don't follow the GOTT's example for logical firewalls. What's that? An interceptor? No, someone got here before me.
Well, now what do we have here? An ace hacker?
Wait, is that you, Lumiere? Hello, Tweedledee? I don't understand. Chief Eclipse assigned both of us to the same case?
It certainly seems so.
Not that we needed the help.
That's quite enough out of you, Tweedledum.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Wait, so does this mean the Chief doesn't trust us?
Do you mean for your abilities, or on a personal level?
Oh, give me that. And just who are you to talk about trust?
Well, seeing as we're all members of the GOTT, we should probably work together, don't you think?
That would be the logical thing to do.
I assume I'll be contributing in my usual capacity as decoy.
Tweedledum.
I'm sorry.
Let's get started, shall we?
If you'll excuse me for just a moment.
What's all this?
It's Lumiere's little good luck ritual. She says it's grape juice.
Thank you for waiting. I'm ready to begin now, if you'd like.
So, you're still using classic methods. However, there is an easier way to search for information on the galactic net.
It's a virtual sphere. You have the most elegant taste.
Well, thank you. Now, where's the data we gathered from the Energy Development Center?
Here, I compressed it.
Great. Let me have it, please. That's what I call compressed. Okay, let's search everything, starting in order of highest priority. Now, typically, secret data files are encoded with random number sequences. They're very difficult to find. It becomes a game of patience.
Not necessarily. I have a little trick to speed things up.
How sweet!
Search parameters center around all geosort bomb data as well as planetary restructuring information. Cross-reference E3 systems. Refer to earlier data for priority rank. Everyone ready? Ready! They replicate themselves to perform simultaneous searches.
What a wonderful tool.
I can make you a copy.
That's okay. Once I've seen a tool, I can usually recreate it for myself. We'll have what we need in no time at all.
You already found the distribution routes and the coordinates of the weapons arsenals?
Even with the latest hardware at the Office of the Peace,
I would never have dreamed of finding this so quickly.
It's not that hard to believe, is it? You have to realize, we as members are different. You see, when it comes to us and our abilities, 1 and 1 doesn't always equal 2.
Point taken. I won't argue there. My only concern is the fact that so much power could be easily abused.
I can't speak for her, but my sister would only do what is right.
Interesting. Do you know the reason most wars are fought? Everyone has his or her own sense of what is right.
Transferring Geosort distribution data to GOTT headquarters. Upon completion, C-Squared and Lemieux are bound for reported coordinates of the weapons arsenal.
Move it! There's no more time! Once you let it all you can carry, get out! Come on, hurry up with those data files! And don't you guys forget that control core! Go!
Well, you certainly seem busy.
Hurry, it's a GOTT raid!
What the? What are you doing, Lumiere? You know they can't hear me. The stealth shield is up.
Eclair, there isn't a shield in existence that can silence your big mouth.
Either way, they know we're coming. We've got to move now. Come in, Chief. This is GOTT ES member Eclair, urgently requesting immediate arrest authorization. Hey, Chief, where are you?
That's strange. The signal should be going through.
Talk about bad timing. Chief?
Don't you ever knock?
Well, I did, but there's an important call coming through. Eclair's requesting immediate arrest authorization.
Thank you. I know, is that all?
But, Chief!
You may go now, Mercredi.
Pardon me.
Chief Eclipse speaking. Right. It's coming through. That's correct. Yes, sir. I've carried out your orders as instructed.
Any problems?
Well, there were a few, but nothing to be concerned about.
Remember the sensitive nature of all this.
Yes, of course, sir. I understand completely.
We can't wait for the Chief to respond. If we don't stop him now, there won't be anyone left for us to arrest.
Let me guess. Her ability must be recklessness.
Something like that.
Well. There it is. It looks like the show has begun. Eclair, such need for extremes.
Tweedledum, don't forget, this is all material evidence. We need to disable them without destroying them completely. Use some restraint.
Yes, I know. Of course, that might prove to be difficult. Sorry, sister, but, well, that one had to go.
Tweedledum, don't call me sister on assignment.
Sorry, Tweedledee.
Such a waste.
It's the ships! They're moving on their own!
It's a genetic beast! And my energy shield is out of power. No!
Let's see. If this was Little Red Riding Hood, I guess that would make me the hunter.
awake.
Where are we?
I'm not sure. I had to get out of there pretty fast.
Thank you, Eclair.
Don't you think the siblings are going a bit far?
It's not them. The smugglers must have given up on escaping and decided to destroy the evidence. We've got to hurry.
What a bunch of fools.
Tweedledee?
We managed to secure our targets and restrict the surrounding area, but
They did it. They really are fools.
What did they do?
the smugglers detonated a geosort bomb.
It didn't leave us much choice. We're doing our best to suppress the blast.
Tweedledee! Oh no, Tweedledee!
Sorry about that. I don't think we can hold this thing for much longer. Take the evidence and get out while you can.
No, Tweedledee!
You are just a C-class member. Your duty is to follow the orders of your superiors. Are we clear on this? Good. Now do as you're told, C-class. Lumiere, my only regret is, well, it would have been nice if we could have become better friends.
Lumiere! Eclair, no!
Sister, please, you've got to stay focused.
Why couldn't Cesario and Viola be here?
With their ability, they can disrupt intermolecular forces the same way this bomb does. They could have nullified this blast without even breaking a sweat.
Maybe you can ask the team to pair you up with them next time. Not that you need the help.
It's Eclair and Lumiere.
What are you doing? The mission!
Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. We packed up the suspects and all the evidence, and Lumiere programmed a ship to take them straight to headquarters.
But what would possess you to come back here? There's nothing you can do now.
Don't mind them. They were just giving us directions.
Oh, great, it's Al.
This is quite a mess you've made.
Well, Verger, let's clean it up.
Okay, run along now. Unless the two of you want to be absorbed as well.
All right, fine. Come on, Tweedledum.
Right behind you, sis.
1, 2, 3!
Oh, yes, the power. So this is a geosort bomb. Amazing. Raw energy feeding on itself. The resonance. It keeps building and building.
So that's their ability. Absorb. It's incredible.
What is your primary duty?
To collect and secure any objects that might be used for evidence, ma'am!
Very good. Now snap to it.
Ma'am!
You have my thanks.
It's nothing. I understand that covering for weaker members is just a part of the job. Besides, we owed you. Come in, Chief. We've completed our mission.
Diverger, Alv, excellent work. Now head back. I'll be looking forward to your safe return.
Why didn't she respond to my call? Something isn't right here.
Chief Eclipse, I'm only asking that you not abandon her. I know it's not
Where we come in, right? I want you to go undercover and find out what happened to them.
Well, I guess that's why I'm stuck with these lousy assignments.
I'm stuck here in this white room every single day, tied to my chair, as it were. These walls, you wouldn't believe the headaches.
Yeah, I can see how the glare might get to you after a while. Maybe you can talk them into painting it a different color in here. I don't know, like green, maybe?
Your entry visa is approved. Welcome to Dardanus.
You were right. I should be able to handle this one on my own. No problem. I thought these guys were supposed to have the toughest entry inspection in the galaxy. They barely questioned my story.
That's to be expected. I doubt they want to be seen as interfering with the routine GOTT audit of the Dardanos branch office.
Hey, are you feeling all right? You don't sound so hot.
I'm surprised you have to ask. Why else would she decide not to go with you? Of course she's not feeling well.
Arblast, do you always have to be so insensitive?
Sorry, I was only making an observation.
In any case, we'll leave this up to you. Be sure to check in regularly, okay?
Gotcha.
Insensitive. Really? Is that how she sees me? Well, I, for one, happen to think I'm very sensitive.
There sure aren't very many people out. That's weird. What day is this?
Tuesday.
Is it a holiday or something?
Nah, nothing like that. It's just a day off. The way it works, we get 4 days off a week here.
Seriously?
Hey, I got no reason to lie. Most off-worlders are pretty shocked. I guess you could say it's governmental policy. Yeah, we like to take things nice and easy.
I think I'm starting to get jealous. What are you listening to? Is this song popular here?
Are you kidding? It's only about the biggest hit we've ever had. It's called Holiday. I hear it's even made its way onto the Galactic Net's Wonder Song chart.
It's a little on the sleepy side, isn't it?
I suppose that's why we like it. It sort of captures the laid-back Dardanelles vibe, you know?
I see what you mean. Hello?
Just a minute, be right with you.
Hey, she's here. What? Already? Wait a second, give me a hand.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We were actually going to come meet you at customs. Until this guy went and made a mess of the office.
So it's my fault? Well, I'm not the idiot who dumped the coffee in the Chimera tank, now am I?
Quiet. Just let it go. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Buckles, in charge of the GOTT Dardanelles branch office. At your service.
And me too. I'm Horace. This is so exciting. I never thought I'd get a chance to work with a real-life ES member. Actually, you think I could get your autograph a little later?
Oh, you cut it out already? Act professional.
Look, why don't we just get down to business?
Are you sure you wouldn't like to take a break for a while?
No, I'm all right, really.
That's strange. As far as I know, we haven't heard anything about it. You sure all these important guys are disappearing?
Well, that's what I've been sent to investigate. You two really haven't heard anything?
Oh, actually, there was an SO member here a few months ago.
There, see?
Ah, that's right. I remember. Sort of a long-haired fella, real nasty type.
Yeah, but he was only here a couple days.
And he's been missing ever since.
Huh.
What have you been doing? It's your job to keep an eye out for things like this, isn't it?
Hey,
We're sorry.
I did get stuck with a lousy assignment.
I still say this is all just some kind of mistake.
Well, we're about to find out. Can I help you? Yes, we're looking for Mr. Verrocchio. Is he in? No, but I am Miss Verrocchio. Actually, we were hoping to speak to your husband. I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. This man? Luke Verrocchio. We were told he owned this estate. I'm sorry. I think you've been misinformed. My name is Rita Verrocchio, but I have never been married. Here, take a look at these. What do you think? Magnificent, aren't they? These moth orchids are a new addition this year. They just bloomed this morning. Beautiful.
What's the news? Any word from McClare?
No, not yet.
You know, I still think you should lie down and get some rest.
It feels like a lifetime's worth of headaches hit me all at once. I'm trying to find the cause of it right now.
You think you'll be able to?
All I know is if I don't figure it out soon, my head is going to explode.
Hmm?
This is it.
Come on.
Do we really have to go into this place?
It's an abandoned building. What's to see?
This is where the trail ends for the SO member who is investigating this case, as well as the other missing persons.
So you think that long-haired fella's in there?
He sent a transmission to his superiors before he disappeared. His final report said he was heading here, to this address.
Hey, why don't we just give it up?
Huh?
There's nothing here. The SO guy got sick of his job and quit. Simple as that. There's no crime on Dardanelles. That's why we get paid to sit at the office all day and look after our tropical fish.
Then how do you explain all of these disappearances?
Everyone we talked to today said the exact same thing. Those people never existed.
He's right.
I'm sure it's all just a mistake.
Yes, let's go back. It's getting late. We need to feed our fish.
Come on, let's go back now.
Let's... Oh! Ow, that hurt! Oh, what got into you all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. There's something about this place. Something's not right.
Hey, wait for us!
Sorry about that.
But what?
Looks like you're out of bullets, too.
Oh. Verrocchio.
What do you think it means?
Isn't it obvious? They were all murdered in this place. Probably the inspector, too.
This is the vote of the Secret Service. We have you surrounded. Kneel down on the floor and put your hands above your head. Comply, or we will resume fire. Over here, in this room. Now, open fire.
What? Are you two all right?
I'm good, more or less.
What was that back there?
Even if I can do something with this terminal, what exactly are you hoping to find?
I want to know who ordered the police to come after us. Someone killed those men for a reason. Why?
I'm in. I've accessed the GHC.
What, is the government here a bunch of morons? The host computer's wide open. There's no security in place at all.
Yeah, I can't believe we never noticed this before.
Go in deeper. It's time to get some answers.
The GHC, the government host computer, huh?
It can't be.
Impossible.
All right, we better hurry. It looks like they've anticipated our movements.
There's a low-level EM pulse emanating from somewhere on the planet's surface. That's what's causing my headaches.
It's mind control. The families of those missing men have all had their memories altered. That's why they denied ever knowing them in the first place.
It's an extremely low-frequency signal, which is why it's able to pass through our shielding. They're using it as an encephalomagnetic field monitoring system.
Oh, I see. You mean what they use to control battle cyborgs in the field. It's strange, though. I don't seem to be feeling the effects at all.
You're lucky. It must not affect everyone equally.
But for someone who's particularly sensitive, the effects are extreme.
That's right, and it worries me that we haven't heard from Eclair. I'm going down to find her.
I'll go with you.
That's a first.
Well, as I'm sure Eclair would be quick to remind you, I am particularly insensitive. And that may be a good thing in this case.
I get it.
They broke free. Somehow, I think the businessmen who disappeared realized their minds were being controlled. To protect their interests, they tried to put a stop to it, perhaps expose it to the public, which is why they were eliminated.
But I don't understand. Why do this?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time someone has tried to develop a mind control system to take over the galaxy.
Now wait. I mean, this planet is one thing, but how could they spread this pulse through the whole galaxy? It's not possible.
I hear this song has been making its way up the Wonder Song charts, and I don't think it's just because of its catchy melody.
This is intense. You see, now that proves it. I am sensitive.
It's getting stronger, but if we can trace the signal back to its source, there's a chance it will also lead us to Eclair.
Be gentle. I'm sensitive. Hey, we've got company.
So this encephalo, whatever monitoring system, when would they set something like that up?
The lack of security on the GHC shows the government here is pretty confident. If I had to guess, I'd say they're hiding it right out in the open.
I'm stuck here in this white room every single day, tied to my chair, as it were.
Maybe you can talk them into painting it a different color in here. I don't know, like green, maybe?
That's it. I bet my life on it.
Gotcha! Hey, now you splash me too. Let me out of here! Let me out!
Eclair. Eclair, no!
Hands in the air. Away from the console.
Eclair! So warm. Please come back. So warm. Please, Eclair. Come back. Come back. Can't bear to lose you again. There you are. Glad you could join us.
That should take care of it. All that's left now is to recall all of the holiday copies that are floating around out there.
You know, I feel better all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like a fog's been lifted from my brain.
My, you're up early today, Eclair.
What, Eclair? What's the occasion? Don't tell me you're actually going into work early for a change. No, that would be just too crazy. Let me guess, you've been up all night. So should I get you your usual cafe latte?
Actually, I'll try some tea. I have the day off today.
In that case, how about a nice chamomile? It'll help you relax. Here you go.
Thank you.
Hey, what are you doing?
You shouldn't be taking sedatives with tea. You're right, Caprice. I'm sorry. Good morning, sir. I'll be right with you, okay?
I'll be here.
It's happening again.
Now you can't just go charging in there. Try using some restraint for once.
Oh, come on. We'll be fine as long as the backup's in place.
There, I've bypassed the security system.
Good. Let's go. Try to keep off Eclipse. Chief Eclipse? What is she doing?
It's been half a year since I first looked upon your dirty faces here, recruits. 6 long and difficult months. Your ranks have thinned since then. The weaklings, the washouts, they are gone now. Only the best remain. And now the time has come for you to prove yourselves. As you know, our National Planetary Federation has been thrust into a state of war with the Planetary Republican Union. The time has come for you to earn your pay as Federation soldiers. Training is done. As of this moment, you are each appointed to your respective ranks and duties. But before you go, I will give you one final order. Don't get killed. That is all.
It's time. Aren't you going to fire?
No, I can't do this. I won't do it. Not of my own free will. Hands in the air. Away from the console.
It's no use.
No!
It's been set to fire since before we left Aeneas.
Aeneas? But that means the GOTT was responsible for... What is this place? Oh, you poor thing. Are you hungry? No. We'll have to find milk for you someplace else. Please, no more. Are you okay? Were you having a bad dream or something? Sorry. No, it's my fault. Sorry if I caused any trouble. What's that for? That should be enough to settle my tab. What? Are you saying you're not coming back anymore? Well, fine, don't come back. We don't need you. Stupid. Stupid to think normal drugs would work on someone like me. It's starting to make sense now.
It's been a long time, Eclair. Yes, I'd recognize you anywhere.
I don't remember who I was before. This is who I am. He was talking about my predecessors. Freeholders. The women who carried the codename Eclair before me. Predecessors, freeholders, don't pretend to be so naive. Those words mean nothing. They don't change the truth.
Stop! I already know what you're going to say, but it's not true. I'm not like you.
Oh no. You can't escape your past. You can't erase the harm you've done. No matter how many times you die and are reborn, you cannot change who you are. Predecessor, do you really think that you're somehow separate from me? Look closely. You are the one with blood on your hands. Yes, this is Eclair.
Chief, Eclair is here, as you requested.
Good. Send her in.
Chief, Eclair is still...
Thank you, Mercury. That will be all.
Of course. Excuse me. It's me.
Yes, I'm expecting.
This is Omega. The operation is proceeding, but we've hit a couple of unexpected snags. The good news is we've secured 80% of our scheduled data and a sample of U4 material. Bad news is these crooks are being aided by another ES unit. From what we've seen, I don't think they work for the Malian government, but they're no small-time smuggling outfit either. My guess is they've been sent in by a third party. We can deal with them, but we'll need to move our schedule back a few counts. Omega out.
I need the two of you to help extract Uno and Ao from their current situation. Ordinarily, an assignment of this nature would go to Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but I'm afraid time will not allow us that option in this case.
Yes, Chief. Understood.
Right, understood, Chief.
I'm sorry, we're in a bit of a hurry. I think the usual should suffice.
What's this?
If you're planning to save someone's life, take the 45. If you're planning to put the barrel in your mouth, a 9mm is more than enough.
Planet Peleus is located in this region, on the edge of the frontier. It is technically a part of the global union.
However, that hasn't stopped the criminal element from making it their own. Thanks to the lax local government, it's become something of a smuggler's heaven, which I guess would make it hell for anyone sent to investigate.
Units have been put in place and are preparing to move against a number of smuggling operations simultaneously, but we'll be going in advance of the raid to make sure Uno and Ao escape safely with their data.
I see. Just a quick jaunt through the gates of hell. You must really be looking forward to this, Eclair.
That's right.
You know, I'm starting to get the feeling they don't like us very much.
I don't think they found your disguise very funny.
Yeah, but did you see their sorry faces? Even their ears were red. I thought they were gonna... What was that?
I don't know. It's as if... we're caught in some kind of force feed. It's the ES members.
Oh, great. These guys again. Don't they ever quit? Eat this! Come on! Why aren't the torpedoes getting through the shield?
Phase interference. Looks like they're one step ahead of us.
So they've got us.
Well, with that sort of negative attitude, it's a wonder you've even managed to make it this far. It's nice to see you two again.
Lumiere?
Where's Eclair?
She stepped outside for a moment.
You're kidding.
pageant. I can't get locked.
Yeah, so try again. I can't shake it.
It's a biological homing array. Standard countermeasures won't work.
That just figures, doesn't it?
Get clear.
Is she?
Don't do it! Stop, Eclair!
No!
Goodbye.
After all I told you, you're still trying to escape your past.
Is that what you think? Where am I? What's the matter?
Grandma said she's going to die, but it's not true, is it?
Maybe it's her time. When someone's accomplished everything they have to do in this life, they get called on to the next one. Your grandma knows that. Look at her sitting there. She isn't sad or afraid.
But I want her to stay with me forever.
Yes, which is why you should stay with her now. We only have the time we're given. One day, everyone dies. Even you. And me.
Well, that's quite a speech coming from someone like you, considering what you've done with your time.
You're right. I do have blood on my hands, and I know I can't change that. But that doesn't mean I can't change myself. It doesn't mean I have to be like you. Right now, this life is mine to live, and I'll do what I have to do until I've made peace with my past, like that woman over there.
Go ahead, you can try all you want, but I'm a part of you. I will always be with you. Yeah, keep watch over me, okay?
It comes from the administrative offices. RA does not have an independent government. The planet is privately owned by the noblesse.
The whole planet?
Approach on course 8307 for entry inspection. Hello, 3357.
They call this an entry inspection. It's a violation. And on top of everything else, they say we can't bring Lemuser to Honor. Who do they think they are?
There's no sense in kicking the wall. Besides, was it really so bad? I know I, for one, didn't mind seeing you without your clothes on.
You'll never learn, will you?
I'm an auditor. It's my duty to observe.
Oh, it's so blue. Even bluer than Aeneas. It's just like all the pictures of Earth.
As it was intended, I'm sure. Are is an ancient word meaning garden. That's exactly what this planet has become. A beautiful garden created in the image of an ideal Earth.
It's incredible!
So does this mean you're not angry anymore?
Just smell that air, all those flowers. We're going in now.
Welcome to RA, the secret flower garden. I am Assistant Director Mister. I hope you were not put off by the stringency of our entry inspection.
No.
Spoken like a true ES member. Always elegant, even under pressure.
Thank you, sir.
As you know, RA prides itself on its long history as a vacation planet.
Is that right?
Unlike other planets, every aspect of our environment, gravity, atmosphere, vegetation, has been recreated here exactly as it is on Earth. The only difference, of course, being that we've removed the season of winter.
But why? I mean, it must take constant terraforming to maintain this place.
I think that obvious. We noblists are very particular when it comes to our comfort.
Ordinarily, the costs involved in terraforming an ideal planet like this one are prohibitive. Therefore, humans have been forced to adapt themselves to a wide variety of environments. But the noblesse are an exception. They refuse to adapt in order to maintain their purity as Earthlings.
Yeah, I know that much. They're just so stuck up.
They're the noblest. They're arrogant because they can afford to be.
We're coming up on the manufacturing facility now. Quiet, isn't it? Not even half the laborers have bothered to report to work. It's the same everywhere. Ari's jewelry is the finest in the galaxy, but with these recent trends of sabotage and worker unrest taking hold over the planet, our production has virtually been ground to a halt.
I don't mean to interfere with your internal affairs, but have you considered listening to what the citizens have to say?
But the opinion of the citizens are of no... But they are not citizens, they are laborers.
Right, I just meant...
For generations, these laborers have been bound to us under a perpetual lifetime employment contract. In other words, we own them. Let's hurry along. We haven't been through half the scheduled inspection yet.
So if you own these laborers, are they cyborgs?
Of course not. I'm proud to say there isn't a single cyborg on all of RA. We do not use machines or androids. All of our goods are luxuriously handcrafted. This may not be the most efficient means of manufacture, but we find it adds to the aesthetic. Well, it seems we've stumbled onto a demonstration.
You have to bring them to relocate!
You don't allow them to leave the planet for any reason?
Heavens, no. We can't have the laborers thinking they can shirk their contractual obligation. Speaking of which, I wonder if you'd mind doing a little job for me.
Assistant Director, what is it you want me to do?
I'd like you to stop this demonstration all by yourself.
You what?
The military police will be standing by to assist you, but I thought we might first give them a chance to see a GOTTES member in action.
But...
Don't hold back. I want you to make a firm example of these protesters.
And if I won't, the military police will.
Each planet has its own set of rules and regulations, and regardless of whether or not we agree with them, that's the way things are throughout the galaxy. We can't change it.
Yeah, but who do these noblesse think they are?
Have you forgotten the reason why we're here? We are to do whatever's necessary to help the Arian administration restore normal economic activities. Those were the chief's exact orders. She was very specific.
And an ES member can't disobey a direct order from the chief of the GOTT. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's right.
Hey, everybody stop.
Who is that? Doesn't look like military police.
One of the administrator's dogs. Whoever she is, she can't stop all of us. Let's keep moving.
An ES member can't disobey a direct order from the chief of the GOTT.
Stop! I can't let you go any farther.
Don't stop. Push your way through.
Please listen to me. Turn around.
Push the bags into it.
Please don't make me do this.
She's not human. She's a photosynthesis, some kind of machine. She's a puppet of the novice.
I beg you, go back.
Well, it would seem your reputation for elegance under pressure has been greatly exaggerated. I'll be waiting at the administrative offices. A hotel room has been arranged for you. Once you've cleaned off the filth, come see me.
Face!
It's not true what he said. You've never been more elegant.
Hi there, would you like some flowers?
Excuse us, please. We are here as guests of the administration.
No, it's okay. I can clean up in the fountain at the park.
Eclair! Are you two all right?
Cano!
Did you see that?
So, anyway, thanks for saving my sister.
You're welcome. But I'm sorry I was so dirty. I guess I made a mess of us both, didn't I?
Don't worry about it. She's always rolling around in the dirt anyway.
And not!
Sorry, I thought you were scary before.
You're really pretty, Eclair.
Thank you.
See? Pretty.
She's beautiful.
So you've been looking after young Cano, eh? Here, it's nothing fancy, but eat as much as you want. On the house.
Come on, Aunt Etta. Don't you have something better we can give her?
What's that supposed to mean? I know it may not be gourmet, but I've never heard anyone complain.
Oh, really? So all these years, I guess I just haven't been complaining loud enough?
And if you start now, Garrett, you're going to be eating that hat instead. Hey, Bato, come on in.
It's her. She's the one who broke up our demonstration.
One of the administrator's dogs.
A spy?
Who brought them?
She's one of them.
If the administrators had discovered our plan,
I don't feed dogs at my table.
It's not true, isn't it, Claire? I mean, you're not really, I was at the demonstration earlier today. I work for the GOTT. But I didn't come here as a spy.
Go away!
Please just get out. Get out now.
Some turnout tonight. It's a reception for those GOTT pigs. Administrators want to show them off. Really? Sounds serious. What difference can a couple people make?
Those are the ES members? They look like ordinary girls to me.
Oh, but appearances are deceiving. There's more to them than meets the eye.
Did you hear? One of them supposedly overwhelmed an entire crowd of demonstrators.
You mean children making play at revolution?
in any case, I'll just be glad when all these troubles are safely behind us.
What I wouldn't have given for just a spoonful of that soup.
Is it all happening again?
Men, are we cattle? No! Men, are we machines? No, we are humans, all of us. Humans born to live our lives, to work out our days, and to raise our children in peace.
That's right! We're not gonna be toys for the noblesse!
Our ancestors, dying of thirst, gasping for air, living in desperate poverty, turned to the noblesse for help.
Yeah, and they signed away our freedom.
Our ancestors' lives were saved by that contract, and their children, and their children's children. For this, we owe the noblesse our deepest gratitude and respect, but nothing more. We are not cattle, we are not machines, we are humans, just as they are. And after 300 years of slavery, our debt to them has been paid. We will no longer be deprived of the fruits of our hard labor, of our dignity, or of our freedom. And to the administrators and their puppets, we will cry out as one.
There she is, Yod, just like I told you.
Laborers, I order you to disperse. What you are doing constitutes a serious breach of contract. If you refuse to comply peacefully, I have been authorized to use any and all means of force at my disposal.
In other words, if they don't leave, he's going to kill them.
We will not be intimidated by your threats. Even if we die here, our cause will live on. The noblesse will one day be expelled from RA.
You have been warned.
right to do this. I don't care what your contract says. They're humans. You don't own them.
Well, once again, you disappoint me. I'd have thought a GOTTES member would be better able to maintain her composure.
You call killing people with that smug look on your face maintaining
I think we should pull
composure?
back. Not yet.
You've exploited these people for generations, but you called them the criminals, so you shoot them in cold blood. And all because you know Bless are too weak or too afraid to adapt yourselves to the rest of the universe.
I knew it.
I trust you've been following the situation, Chief Eclipse.
No, you deal with me!
This is most unacceptable. How do you explain the actions of this ES member?
Mister!
My deepest apologies, Assistant Director, Mr.
Chief. No, don't do it!
ES member Eclair, I order you to stand down. You will apologize to the Assistant Director at once.
Chief, no. Listen to me. An ES member cannot disobey a direct order from the chief of the GOTT. Hey, now you slash me too. Let me out of here! Let me out!
Hands in the air. Away from the console.
I gave you an order, Eclair.
Eclair!
What is this?
Stop it, Eclair!
I told you, didn't I? You can't escape your past. You will always be destined to repeat it.
You are in direct violation of order!
Stand down, Eclair.
If you want to shoot them, you'll have to shoot me first. But before you try it, you better be ready for me to shoot back. Eclair!
Kill all of them!
What did you expect? We're partners, aren't we?
Hey, yes, I know.
Enact Plan C5! Citizens of RA, our time has come to revolt.
So much for handling things quietly.
I don't know what happened, sir.
We have decided it best to cut our losses. Ore and you. There. Quieter already. The last thing we know Bless need is more trouble.
So, a bloodless revolution. Without the funds for continuous terraforming, this planet won't last long. Winter is coming to RA.
Home alive.
Start the countdown to warp as soon as we've cleared the shaft. 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Registrations deleted.
We'll be entering the Zero Star system in 5 minutes. Our best bet is to go to one of their lesser-known colonies and hide out there for a little while. Let's see now. Here we go. This one seems pretty obscure. LAV-78, immigration 87%, political stance neutral. And it looks like it's pretty easy to get permission to dock.
I feel like we're fugitives behaving like this.
It can't be helped, Claire. After all, you are fugitives.
You're deleting our registration?
This mandate comes directly from the Privy Council with full support by the GU Senate. I have no choice but to give the order.
Is something wrong?
Well, let's see. How about the way the chief just gave those purge orders without question?
And what of it?
It means there's absolutely no one here we can turn to plead our case. No one.
Life is long, Claire. So many unexpected things can happen. Especially for someone who's lived as many lives as you.
How dare you? Do you think I wanted it this way?
My ice cream has lost its flavor.
You're thinking about those two, aren't you? About what we'll have to do.
Tweedledum.
Right. Sorry.
Humans are greedy, therefore they are human. It's an interesting saying, don't you think? Everyone dreams of having eternal youth. However, once they finally obtain it, they don't know what to do with it, and they say they don't want it.
What's your deal? You make these observations from a distance and assume that's the way everybody is?
I'm an auditor, Claire. That's my job. So if you want to shoot me, go right ahead. But you might wish you'd saved your ammunition later. Now that the orders have officially cleared the proper channels, SO members, either Team 1 or Team 2, will be dispatched to pursue us. And, depending on how badly they want us, internal Section 13 may have already been deployed.
What? Section 13?
Yes, that's right. The GOTT's infamous purging unit. We won't be able to stay in one place for long. Our best chance for hiding is in open space, which means you might want to consider restocking your supplies.
He's right. We're going to need it.
They think they can get away clean? Fine. I say let them try.
I feel sorry for them.
Are you kidding me? I feel sorrier for whoever has to go after them. They're the ones in danger.
Where did you find this tea? The aroma is perfect. It's delicious. Is something the matter?
Sorry, it's just I was hoping to share that with Eclair and Lumiere. I was saving it for their return. I guess I'm having a hard time getting used to the idea that they won't be coming back.
Broken brooms only make more trash. That's why we throw useless tools away in there, It's nothing personal. I might be the next tool to be disposed of.
Check your equipment 3 times and then check it again. Any oversight could cost you your life.
Yes, sir!
All eyes here, men. The commander is ready to speak.
We will be disembarking soon. Our primary targets are the ES members Eclair and Lumiere. However, our mission in this case will be limited to containment only. In other words, we will be negotiating.
Commander, I don't understand. I thought our orders were to purge the targets. Have they changed?
My first responsibility as commander is the safety of my men, and I intend to bring you all back to Aeneas in one piece. Any more questions? Good. Now, under no circumstances are you to engage the targets without a direct order from me. Don't do anything rash. Remember, the purpose of negotiations is to arrive at a peaceful settlement.
Commander?
I know a 4-year-old boy who wants to have his dad at his birthday party next month. Yusuf, don't disappoint him.
Yes, sir. I'll take that as an order. All right, all units, battle stations. ETA is 5 minutes.
Sir!
Guess that's it. Well, at least for the food.
What's that supposed to mean? I just think you were a little too harsh, that's all. He's only doing his job as an auditor.
I'm sorry for not having better tea. We do have some very good wine if you'd like some.
Well, I think I'd better pass. Thank you for offering, though.
You're welcome.
Funny. I don't think I was too harsh at all.
He's always been supportive of us, Eclair. He's even helping us right now as we speak. We should be grateful.
I guess I'm just angry.
I am too, but we need to direct our anger at the noblesse, not at Armblast or the chief.
Yeah, that all sounds good. But forgive me if I can't be as logical as you.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Are you sure? Oh my gosh. Claire and Lumiere purged. Who would have thought? This is ridiculous. They put enough garlic in my pasta to kill a horse.
Approaching C Colony LAV-78, Commander. It's on the view screen now.
The head office has already let them know that we're coming. Cut off the identification beacon. We'll go in stealth style and moor at the Northwest General Purpose Docks on the standard bar.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, a purging order. I don't get it. Why so extreme?
That's not all. They've authorized us to use the D command.
I take it you're from Section 13, then.
That is correct.
I see. But then why are you telling us? Clearly you had the element of surprise on your side.
According to standard protocol, we have to confirm your intentions before resorting to force.
Intentions?
You still have the option to surrender. An inquiry session would be held. You too could plead your case.
Yeah, right. I'd rather not, thanks.
How about you?
If Section 13 has already been deployed, there's little hope of winning an inquiry session.
Is that so? I understand.
Good luck.
Why are they attacking us? They're probably waiting for another team to arrive. Section 13 is a smaller unit. We probably sent for reconnaissance and containment. One of the main units must be on the way. Either Team 1 or Team 2.
They're mobilizing an entire army just for us. How flattering.
They mean business, I'm afraid.
Ironic, isn't it?
She erased all of her memories, and now she's making the same choices all over again.
No matter how many times it's played, a waltz is a waltz. The rhythm doesn't change its time.
Huh? Well, you'll be glad to know that I just finished loading all the supplies.
We're escaping.
Huh?
Come on, let's go.
No, how could you be escaping? Wouldn't that mean that they're already here?
Yes, that's exactly what it means. Hurry, please!
Release them! Restraining orders to the front! Fire! All units take aim!
This is Commander Leal of SO Team 2. As of 1643, on orders from the head office, we have taken measures to restrict your movement. Resisting will put us all in grave danger. I ask that you surrender.
And what if we refuse?
Then I'll ask you a second time. Please surrender.
No, we won't.
Activate it.
Yes, sir. You heard him! Activate!
As you can see, those are not ordinary restraining wires. The joints in the middle of the wires have been rigged with explosives. The slightest movement from your ship will cause the joints to pull apart and the explosives will be detonated. If that happens, more than half of this colony will be destroyed in the blast.
More than half? That means all of you people will die too.
Yes, precisely. That's why we're asking you to surrender. Most of us have wives and children, and we'd like to make it home to them alive.
This will be our last sit-down meal for a while. Things are about to get hectic.
Do you think Eclair will beg for her life, Valve?
No way.
So if we refuse to give up, all of your men are going to die right now?
That is correct.
You're treating them like hostages.
What about you? Don't you have a hostage as well? When you ran away, you took an agent of the Global Union with you against his will. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made a distress call.
What? How could you?
That's how they found us so quickly. You told them where we were.
Humans are greedy. Therefore, they are human. You do well to remember that. Go ahead and shoot me if you want, Eclair. Although, I still think you'd wish you'd saved your ammunition for later. I owe you one, Commander.
We're not out of trouble yet, sir. I'll ask one more time. Please surrender.
So you can take us back to the GOTT? No thanks, Commander. I think we'd rather take our chances out here with you.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid you'll leave me no choice but to execute the D command.
The D command? I might be able to survive it. But what about Eclair?
Please surrender.
That's not an option. Forget it.
The restraint wires have been neutralized, Commander.
Yusef, execute the D command.
That's not what we agreed upon.
I don't have a choice. The negotiations failed.
Commander.
Yusef, I gave you a direct order.
As you wish, sir. All right, men. Prepare to activate the D command. Ignition on standby. Awaiting your number, sir.
Don't do it.
2, 3, 62, 0, 6, 7, 9.
Passcode confirmed, Commander. Executing D command.
The D command is transmitting a signal to the nanomachines inside their bodies, forcing them to reproduce at an accelerated rate. The resulting increase in mass puts enormous pressure on the body. enough to crush their internal organs.
I'm well aware of that, Commander. So why did you execute the command?
The head office said that these two are fugitives! If you have any evidence to the contrary, I demand to hear it right now. I'm a soldier! I don't give the orders, I carry them out! And if I don't follow the purging protocol, these two could send my entire team home in body bags!
An anti-mist vaccine. I have to make them work as antibodies.
Hold it! That's far enough!
What are you doing?
These girls have lived very long lives, Commander, but in many ways they are still young. I won't let you destroy what future they have left. Not like this.
You're one of them, aren't you, Auditor? You're an ES member.
Lumiere, I've stopped piloting her for a little while. You can try making the antibody now, but I'm afraid that this will cause her memories to awaken. All of her memories, Lumiere.
It's better than letting her die, isn't it?
Everyone dreams of having eternal youth. The problem is how one comes to live with it once they have it.
I'm giving you the antibodies now.
Humans are greedy, therefore they are human. In other words, you cannot fight your own nature.
What do you mean?
It's simple. You have to learn to accept things the way they are. Your past, the choices you've made, and the future right now before you.
That doesn't sound so simple to me.
If I know you, you'll do just fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have helped you.
Then, all this time?
They say that to deceive your enemies, you have to begin with your friends, don't they?
Thank you.
Yes, but now, sad as I am to say, I think it's best if I didn't accompany you from here. After all, I am still an auditor.
I'm sorry I've said so many terrible things to you.
Don't worry. I know you didn't mean it.
Sir, this power, it's equivalent to a G-class. How can he be that strong?
It's not coming from him. This is beyond the scope of our